Hi, good morning everybody. This is Matt Reisinger at the Reisinger Homes. Welcome to my video blog on green building and building science. Always an exciting day on the job site when we get to the insulation stage of a project. I'm here at a house that's we call our De-Tuscan project. We're working with Fab Architecture here in Austin, Texas, and we just got our incredible steel awning front porch system in. 8-inch tube steel columns with an incredible I-beam design. There's a glass canopy going on top of that. That's not the purpose of the video, but one thing I did want to talk about in this video is this house. We're using a slightly traditional insulation on the ceiling, but we're using, of course, my favorite spray foam in the walls. So I wanted to show you one benefit to at least using a partial spray foam job, even if you're not going to spray foam your entire house. Let's go inside and I'll have a take a look. Alright, we're right inside the family room area on this house. My spray foam guys are spray foaming all the walls on this house. And normally I like to condition my attic spaces where I'm spraying that spray foam all the way up to the peak of the roof and basically creating a conditioned attic space. In this case, we have 3 air conditioning units, HVAC units I should say, up in the attic. Those are gas units and they're conventional atmospherically vented units. So basically we're pulling air out of the attic to burn and then letting those vent atmospherically through a standard pipe. And we didn't want to spend the money to change those because these units are not that old. They're under 10 years old, all 3 of them. So instead we're doing spray foam in the walls, which is a great insulation choice. And at the ceiling line on this house, we're going to be using traditional, probably fiberglass blown-in or cellulose blown-in insulation. But one place where spray foam really shines is if you look at these attic walls here. We've got some height changes in this house. We've got a bunch of Skylight shafts. We've got some areas where the ceiling is brought lower in the master bedroom, let's say. The master bedroom's on that other side here compared to this family room area. And see those walls that are up there? Those walls in a lot of houses are insulated up in the attic area with batt fiberglass insulation. That looks great on the day you insulate, but within a very short period of time, a lot of those batts will flop down. And in fact, this house had a big skylight in the kitchen that was insulated on the back side of the inside the attic, basically, with a batt insulation. And probably at least 30% of those bays, that batt had flopped down, and there was 0 insulation in that skylight shaft. So in this house, we've gone ahead and used thermoply, which is basically a cheap sheathing, basically a cardboard-based sheathing, to use as a spray foam backer. And then those walls that you can see there are spray foam so that we don't have any issues with those batts falling down. So now when we hang the drywall and put a very traditional blown-in insulation in, we'll be able to get a really good feel. You can see my spray foam guys up there right now taking care of just one of those situations where we've got a slightly lowered ceiling height. If we would have used fiberglass batting in there, it would not have insulated very well. It's not a good solution for a very common problem. So even if you don't do spray foam in your entire house, we highly recommend it at least for your walls, or at a very minimum these walls where heights are changing, and ultimately you're going to get a much better insulation value. So thanks for joining me, everybody. Please consider spray foam when you're insulating your new construction or remodel, and we'll talk to you soon.